If you enjoyed this and any of my other videos, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. It lets me know people are actually watching this stuff. It also makes it easier for other like-minded folks to find my content. The Montane Winter Spine Race starts southeast of Manchester and runs all the way to the Scottish borderlands, 268 miles along the Pennine Way. This is a self-supported race with only 5 major checkpoints where runners have access to warm food and 1 drop bag. After successfully completing the Summer Spine Race on my first attempt in 2023, this would be my second go at the Winter Spine Race. I was in a great mental space and I was ready to get out there and get after it. While the race course features well over 40,000 feet of elevation gain, this race really isn't about that. What makes the Spine Race so challenging, or rather brutal, is actually its weather. Runners experience everything from cold to extreme cold, rain, hail, sleet, and even gale force winds. All right, time for some redemption.
I was like, you know,
Let's go.
Good luck this year.
Good luck. Pennine Way in the UK. We are climbing up Jacob's Ladder, first climb of the race, and yeah, conditions are different from last year. No sun rising in the back as we're climbing, but that's okay. The footing is much better than it was last year, so always looking at the positive. I don't know if you can hear the wind, kind of blocked again right now, but it is blowing pretty hard. All right. Thankfully that was a soft patch of snow. Alright, just about an hour and a half in. About 5 miles, over 5 miles. It is not quite whiteout conditions, but I don't know how else you would describe this. Wind is blowing hard. Could be challenging to see the trail later on as the field stretches, but so far so good. The good thing, the wind is coming from the south and we are running north, so thank goodness. Just hit 10 miles. Close road crossing. Let's keep it going. There, thank you. Thanks. Do you guys have water here? At that road crossing they had a safety team and they were handing out some water. So I made sure to finish one bottle and fill her up. And yep, almost 11 miles, almost 3 hours. Keep moving forward. So this spot is where I got water in 2023 during the summer spine. So now I'm just trying to get across here without getting wet while filming and climbing. Interesting bit. Alright, I'm gonna have to put the camera up again. It's kind of slick. It's not ice, it's more slosh. Slippery snow. Wet snow. And I think we got about a 2-mile ridgeline run, and then we're running across a dam. And I think there's a little aid station at that point. So camera goes up and I try to keep moving. You can see at the low elevations there's less snow there. So unfortunately, as much as I hate this really strong wind and sleet, it's going to be just rain, I'm sure. Oh well, we shall see. It's been this super sloppy and wet mess. My feet have been staying submerged almost the entire time. Okay, stupid. I should probably not be filming. Hey. We're gonna head down to the dam, and there's a safety checkpoint there. I guess not safety, the mountain rescue team is there with some tea, if I remember correctly, and hopefully some water. Yeah, we'll be crossing that body of water on the dam, and then we climb up on the other side. That was windy up there.
Yeah, sure.
Holy shit, ripped my number right off of me. Thanks for being out here. Slushy, icy, all the things. All right.
Tea or coffee?
Tea, please.
Sugar?
Yes, please.
Milk?
Nope. Oh yeah, lovely.
Handle sideways.
All right, quick update. 4 hours, 40 minutes. Almost 16.5 miles. Still feeling pretty good. It's a bit chilly now. I did sweat early on, so now the base layer and part of the mid layer are wet from sweating, but as long as I'm moving, I'll be okay. Just stopping makes me cool down, so once I move again, I'll be alright. Yeah, we basically move through this little stretch between a highway and the reservoir, and then we take a sharp left and start climbing again. Another climb, that cliff slash ridgeline is what we're going to be running along for a while. I'm sure it's going to be very windy up there. We've been climbing for a while down there. It's getting dark again. There's supposed to be a heavy rainstorm coming through, and about 2 hours. We shall see what that does. I may have to break out the rain pants finally. We'll see. Oh God, this is miserable. Oh, okay. I've been running on this section, which is beautiful, sketchy as you know what, but my feet have been submerged in water and snow slosh for the last 30 minutes, and it is unavoidable unless you want to fall off the side of the mountain here. So then when you get up higher and it stops being so wet, you're not submerged, then the wind whips you around. So it's just nothing blocking it. And these winds are, I've never seen winds like that, and I've done my share of alpine races. This is different. This is different. Didn't have this last year and didn't have it in the summer one in 23. This is ripped my bib number right off my back, and not just mine, many runners. I mean, it was hard to stay upright. The only saving grace is that it's mostly in our backs. So there's that. I'm gonna put the camera up and try to keep moving. More of this. Whoop. And you definitely don't want to slide to the right for obvious reasons. All right. Well, that escalated quickly. I am in the back of the mountain rescue team's van, mile 24. I fell into raging river twice to my neck and made it 4 miles to get out of, there's no shelter anywhere, so finally got to a road crossing and mountain rescue team is there. I was able to get in there. Obviously I'm shaking now, but I put on all my dry layers, part of the mandatory kit, and he had to obviously report to HQ, and we'll have to wait and see if I'm allowed to continue, since I don't have any mandatory gear left, since I'm using it all right now to stay warm. So I'll have to wait and see. I'm a bit cold now, but we'll see. So thanks to the Nicky's Bar crew for feeding us once more. You're welcome. Once I left Nicky's Bar, I knew I had about 13 plus miles to cover to get to the first major checkpoint where runners have access to both food and some rest, as well as one drop bag. However, as I continued, an ever-increasing strange pain in my left quad started to make descents quite difficult. Before long, the only way to descend anything was to hobble and limp with my left leg kept straight. It appeared that I had severely injured my left quad when I fell into the icy river 20 miles earlier. When I finally arrived at Hebden, I knew my race was over.